it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's hot. I mean, it's 90 degrees outside. But a buddy of mine called me up and said he's got this little pond, and it's got some nice bass in it. So I've never been there before, but I'm going to go check it out and see what's in there. So that's what we're going to be doing, and I'll show you the pond when I get there. Well, I have arrived here and was pointed out into this field. So let's see the pond's here. I think I see part of it now. Wow, it looks mossy. But we'll see what we can get anyway. Yep, it's a moss pit. Look at that. Alright, so I'm going to put me on a trick worm and see what I can get out of here. Well, basically what I do is these trick worms, I want to put this flat part down, and I'm going to feed that worm up on there a pretty good ways. Because what I want to do is I actually want to run that worm up on that line. See how that's up on the line? It's got that little flip to it. And then I'm going to pull it up here and get it so it's laying kind of straight. And that's how I use a trick worm. A big frog. We're hooked up. Oh, I broke him off. I can see a little bit more open water anyway. Trying to let that worm sink down as much as possible. Giving it a little twitch when it gets down in there. This white trick worm here works great in these kind of situations where you got all this grass and moss there. It's not going to get hung up, being Texas rigged. You have no weight on it whatsoever. You're just casting it with that 4-aught hook. And I don't know if you can see that, but it kind of works like a jerkbait coming through the water. See that? The bass love that thing. Alright, here we go again. But like I said, I'll try to fish anywhere, I don't care. There's one. So there is a bass in here. That's one I landed and one I broke off. So not a bad little feller. I want that big one back. Maybe I won't break him off this time. Yeah, when you come to these places though, you don't know what you're going to get into. All this moss. Didn't know if it was clear. Good places to cast around the bank and stuff. You know. So. Let it fall right off that grass edge there. There we go. Oh, did you see that? There's a fish. I hope I don't break him off. Oh! Come here, baby. Well, that right there, fellas, was worth the trip. That's a nice little bass for Ohio there. I'm gonna guess almost 4 pounds or so, maybe more. I don't have a scale. Man, you hook good. Look at that big baby. Well, I'm gonna put him back in. Get these, that was a nice bass. But anyways, you get these moss-filled ponds like this, and you gotta throw a frog, or I like throwing these trick worms. They've always worked really good for me. And let it sink down a little bit. Just twitch it like you would a jerkbait, but you're working it real slow. It'll actually come up on top of that moss. That fish probably didn't hit 1.5 feet deep. Alright, I got him over the moss now. Little twitch there. There's another one. All right. So that's 3 bass landed. Broke a couple off. So get him back in the water. Oh, did you see that? Another one on that thing. Oh, wow, look at that. He took half my worm. Wow, that's why I didn't get a hook in him. He got half of that thing. Huh. Well, I gotta get me another worm on. I went out to this pond, I've never seen it before. Full of moss. Got one nice, real nice bass out there. We had to use a white trick worm, Texas rigged, and that's about all we got out of there was a few little bass. So